1,300 people are dead, and that number is expected to rise as rescue workers dig through the rubble. It's one of the strongest earthquakes ever to hit this area, and there's reports that it was felt up to 1,000 miles away. MTS Tayyab has the very latest.
The scale of the devastation is hard to fathom as rescue workers desperately search for survivors in the biting cold. Some people, still trapped under the rubble, are posting videos of themselves on social media begging for help. The early morning 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck as most people slept. Since then, there have been dozens of aftershocks, the most recent and strongest measuring 7.5. So little has been spared, including the city of Gaziantep's historic castle, which has stood for over 2,000 years, parts of it now in ruins. Just over the border in the last rebel-controlled corner of Syria, which is packed with some 4 million people displaced from the country's long and brutal civil war, even more misery as the smallest survivors are pulled from the rubble and as hospitals overflow with the injured and the dead. The opposition's Syrian civil defense, known as the White Helmets, are no stranger to rescuing people from large-scale destruction, but even they have never witnessed anything like this.
Northwest Syria now, it's a disaster area. We need help from everyone to save our people.
Turkey sits on one of the world's most active fault lines and is frequently shaken by earthquakes. Back in 1999, around 18,000 were killed when a powerful quake struck the northwest of the country.
Now, for those of us who have reported extensively on the Syrian war and from eastern Turkey, I can tell you there are few places on earth that are home to as many millions of people already traumatized and displaced by war than there. And now this massive disaster. Making matters even worse, the earthquake comes as the Middle East is experiencing a bitterly cold snowstorm that is expected to last all week. David.